Hello, everybody. What's up? Um, my name is Carolyn. Carolyn Beasley. I am a life coach, and I'm also a mentor as well, amongst many other titles that I hold. But you know, whether it be in my professional or personal life. But this is just another quick video that I wanted to just get out. It kind of hit my spirit really last night to kind of just kind of talk about this for a second. It's about karma, and some people, I know everybody have, they have their own different, ideas of what karma is, and I know that some of us see it in different ways. Um, to me, karma is just a good old fashioned, just what goes around comes around, and you you reap what you sow, basically. Now, um, I had did some research to find other meanings of it, and I came across one through Hinduism, which is it's a religion, but Hinduism identifies karma as the relationship between a person's mental or physical action and the consequences following that action. So it's basically cause and effect. Um, uh, you know, um, um, for every action, there's a reaction. So, um, um, the Bible puts it as, um, you know, um, what is it? For every seed a man sows, that he shall reap. So it's same thing. It's all the same thing, but it's just expressed in different ways. But it all means the same thing. What you put out into this universe, good or bad, it's going to come back to you the same way. So if you dish in bad karma, it's going to come back to you bad. Uh, if you giving out good karma, it's going to come back to you that same way. But now there are some steps uh, that I had learned about that I came across as well. Steps that a person one can do to uh, rid themselves of karma or cleanse themselves of it, so to speak. Um, and so it's like five little steps that I've come up with. I came across too. And number one is be grateful. You need to, try to be grateful for the experience that you have, the things that you have experienced in life, whether it be good or bad. What I try to do is I try to take the good out of, you know, I try to take the good out of a bad situation, whatever it was. You know, even I've been in, relationships where, I had been hurt by somebody. But when I walked away from it, I just took it as a lesson. It was just a lesson learned, you know. Um, and and you move on. You move on, hoping, and allow that to change you in a more positive way. Help you to grow, also help you to make better decisions going forward in your life. Number two is act. You must act with love. Act with love towards everyone, um, no matter what they have done to you. Even if they have hurt you, you still show love. I know that's hard for a lot of us, you know, and actually it takes a, you know, that's a process to develop, over time. That ain't something that you can just do, you know. Um, because I remember something that my mother said a long time ago. She said that, when someone hurts you, treat them as though they never done anything. And she said that that's because that's going to hurt them more than you. Number three, check your motives, make sure that they are coming from a good place. Make sure that they are coming from a place of self-love and love for others. You know, um, and also watch your attitude. That's another one. Because negative thoughts create angry energy that would be directed towards you. So, um, so try not to have a negative attitude. Uh, and don't wish karma on people that have done you wrong. You don't want to do that because when you do that, when you speak karma or wish karma on others, it can also come back to you as well. Yeah, because some of us are highly protected by God Himself, and no weapon that you try to form against us will prosper. You just wasting your time. So, because you don't know just how well that person might be protected, and so don't always because see, here's the thing too is even your negative thoughts and the words you speak can also reap karma. It sure can. Especially if you having negative thoughts about another person or you saying things about them, that you may be wishing on them as well. You don't even have to say it. You can just be thinking it in your mind, which can also bring karma. It can bring karma to you. And so try to have some positive, try to, let go of the negative thinking. Matter of fact, don't even harbor on it. Don't even harbor on that stuff. Let that stuff go. I know it ain't easy for everybody, but the last one that I'm gonna mention, and this is probably the most important, I know it is to me, and that's forgiveness. Yeah. It can be the hardest thing to do, but most important to do. Because see, it frees you up and allow you to create good karma that that can come back to you. And then also forgiveness allows us to let go as well of of any hurt or whatever that might have been done to you from the past. And another thing about karma too, and I've said this too to people, one thing about karma does not forget. I don't care how long ago you done it, karma don't forget. And I don't care if it could be 5 days, 5 years, 5 months. It could be 20 years. It could be 30. But one thing about karma does not forget the deeds that we do. Whether it be good deeds or bad, karma does not forget. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. I have experienced this. I know what I'm saying. I did something This was years ago. I um when I was about 22 years old, and I was single, 22 years old, and I had I had an affair with a married man, and this was back in the early 90s. I want to say about 93. I had um a intimate relationship, a sexual connection with a married man. And he was separated from his wife at the time. Now, mind you, even at 22 years old, I knew it was wrong. But I did it anyway. I did it anyway. And my mother, she cautioned me. She warned me, you know, that there was nothing good was going to come from that because it was wrong. But, but it was just like a little 3-4 month fling. And then after that, it was over. He went back to his wife, patched things up with her, and I moved on with my life. But this was way back, and this was way back in 93. Now, if somebody had told me back then at 22 years old, Carolyn, one day somebody is going to mess around or have an affair with your husband, just like you did this man's wife. You messed around with her husband. And, and if somebody had told me that, I would have laughed it off. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Shrugged it off and went on by my business. Okay, whatever. Well, it did happen to me. 20 some odd years later, it happened to me. He's my ex-husband now, but we were still married at the time. And this was back in 2012. Well, 11, something like that. But he had been having a relationship with a woman on his job, with a lady that he worked with. So it was like I said, and I'm gonna just shorten it up right there, just to show you that karma does not forget what we do. She don't forget what we do, and she don't forget what we say, and what we say about other people, what we do to other people. Whether it be good or bad, karma does not forget. You reap what you sow. Whatever you put out in this universe, it's going to come back the same way. So try to, just pay attention to some of these steps that I mentioned. Being grateful, acting with love, checking your motives, watching your attitude, and forgiving people that have done you wrong. That's the most important right there, is forgiving. Because see, forgiving allows us to let go. I know it did for me. It just allowed me to let go. But I've learned a lot through my past experiences, the good and the bad. And it's part of the reason why I'm, who I am today. I've learned a lot, gained a lot of wisdom on what to do and what not to do, what's wrong and what's right. So now I try to live my life on planting good seeds. So when that harvest come back to me in the next season, it's going to come back good. It's going to be blessings on top of blessings. My cup will run over with nothing but pure good blessings that the Lord will bestow upon me. You see? So, so you guys, think about that. I hope this helps somebody. Karma is real. It is real. no mess about it. It's real. It's real stuff. But I hope that somebody will be able to get something out of this. Um, and Also, you can also follow me on YouTube as well. I am on YouTube. Is all you got to do is just type in my name, Carolyn Beasley, and it'll pop up. If anybody is looking for any life coaching, any sessions you think that you might could use, a session from me, you can find me at mymentor.life/Carolyn Beasley. That's V as in Valentine, not B. V. V. All right? Veasley. All right? A lot of people get it mixed up, so I just thought I'd just clarify. But anyway, I hope you guys like the video. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. And like I said, I hope that this helps somebody. Somebody maybe get some type of to be clear on what they might need to do to reap good karma on themselves. So you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye bye.